My theory on dressing is that it's all drag anyway.
Yeah.
Just the act of putting on whatever you're going to wear for a day is a kind of a look. I was like a teenager in the early 70s, so we had things that sort of struck me as pivotal moments. The sort of glam rock movement, which really was like Bowie and Eno and Brian Ferry, Roxy Music, all those that was the sort of music that I was kind of listening to. I think people do say that London's like a place for creatives anyway. I've heard people say that, but there is a really specific kind of energy here. I kind of started DJing officially the late 80s. I unofficially DJ'd in about 1982 for a joke at a friend's club, at the White Club actually, and I just really loved it. And then I started getting asked to go to other countries and other places around the UK. I love all kinds of music. I mean, I can go right across the board, from sort of classical, experimental. I was about 8 when I started dressing up and playing with clothes and wearing makeup. My mum had a tattoo on her arm, but she always kept it hidden. For my 8th birthday, I wanted pierced ears, a tattoo, and a pair of hot pants. There isn't really a dress down moment for me. I like to make an effort. I'm not sure if that's an old school idea or not. I can never understand when people sort of slop around. Old ladies have the best style. They always make an effort, most of them. If I say a really young person or anybody, and they've made some sort I actually go up to them and say, yeah, you look fantastic. This hat is actually named after me. It's from Piers Atkinson, and I'm wearing the Julia, Princess Julia. Well, my friend was studying to be a tattoo artist. And then I said, oh, I heard you can do hearts quite well. Do you want to do something with a scroll, a heart? One of my favourite songs is Hey Big Spender. So I've got, that's what it says. Wearing a dress that actually this drag queen from Dublin gave me. It's called Panty. Because there's a whole drag queen scene in Ireland and Dublin. I think when you have a personal style, you don't have to follow a trend particularly. I mean, if there's something out there that is trendified and you like it, then fair enough. But I like the idea of recycling something and it having another life as well. I'm fascinated by the way things are created, and that goes for like music, style, fashion, art. I sort of live in a world where disciplines are connected to me. There's definitely a spirit here, and there's something in London that sort of people gravitate towards. It's quite a mixture of people here, but at some point people do arrive in London if they've got any kind of idea of striking out. The streets aren't paved with gold, and we're all kind of struggling a bit as well, you know, in the social climate, the economical climate that we're in at the moment. The thing is that everything I do is sort of like something that I really enjoy doing. Like, I really enjoy DJing, I really enjoy socialising, I really enjoy writing, and actually writing itself is quite a solitary experience. For me, actually, it's been really interesting because I've sort of ended up in various situations that I wouldn't have necessarily ended up in, like brilliant creative situations, like interviewing and meeting people that I wouldn't have necessarily met, you know.
Yeah.
Like I interviewed like Yoko Ono on the phone, and she was fabulous. You know, everything comes from something somewhere along the line, but it's how you put all those things together, or the combination, that makes it sound reviving. You know, it's like with anything. Even with art, you can be inspired by things, and then you put your own take on whatever you're creating, whether it's music, art, fashion, and that makes something really new. I really do live my life in the moment, and so I enjoy, even if it's kind of like a bit of a trial on occasion. And I've sort of arrived at that sort of idea. There's lots of trials in life. This is it. This is the moment. This is as good as it's going to get. You know, it's up to you to make it the most fabulous moment that you can have.